Don and Donna Wesby. We have been married going on 27 years, together about 30 years. And in that togetherness, a lot of our conversations had to deal with our community, of course, God, our love of community, love of each other. And in looking at our community specifically, we saw a lot of fragmentation, just where we were not working together, we were not necessarily supporting each other's businesses, we were separating resources, just not being efficient with resources. And after just years, actually, of that kind of conversation, the vision of the village was given to Don.
I think us working together to create economic opportunities, to create schools if we have to, anything that we need, we have the resources and we have the brain power to do it. So that was the vision God gave me. Say any aspect that affect our lives, through Umoja Village, we want to channel.
Can we not all come together and work on one comprehensive action plan? And we put that together, ended up bringing together 85, 90 Black African American leaders, elected officials, individuals who are passionate about change. And we put together what became known as our action plan, which became the rollout of Umoja Village. And that was done on June 19th, which we didn't even realize at the time was Juneteenth. So we believe it was very much providential and divine.
I'm William Clyburn. I represent District 82 in the General Assembly, South Carolina State House. The village does so much for people who are in need, and they serve all the people, and especially those from underserved areas. They associate with all of those who may not have contact with others, and I intend to continue to support the village because they are serving my constituents, and they make a lot of contact with those, and I invite others to be a part of Umoja Village.
Umoja is Swahili for unity, and it's not just unity among Blacks and African Americans. It's unity among God's people. It's unity among a common philosophy that says we are all God's children. We are all fearfully and wonderfully created in His image. So there will be allies who may not look like us, but who get it and who understands that we are more alike than we are different. It is a very tall order to do what we do because people, when they have needs, that is what matters at the time. It doesn't matter whether you're Black or white. If you have a need and I can help fulfill it, then that's what matters at that time. We are here to connect people to the resources they need, but we also sometimes have to advocate. And that advocacy comes in years of relationship building, years of building coalitions that enable people to work together.
I'm Brandy. I am originally from Detroit, Michigan. I relocated to South Carolina in 2012. I moved here, got married, that didn't work out, and then I was in the role of a single parent. The founders go to my church, so I would hear things, but I'm a social worker. I have a master's in social work, so that prohibited me from, kind of going down the avenues of seeking out other community resources because my pride, like I said in the past, wouldn't allow me to. So it was a light bill that came, and it was almost like $500. I called Miss Donna and I, just told her what I was going through, and without hesitation, she said yes, that they would help me and show me the avenues of what to do to get that. But in return, there were some expectations of me. The different people that they connected me with to discuss my finances, where did I sit, how did it look, was it for real, was it really an opportunity for me? Bringing it down to a person's level, meeting me where I was at was what those workshops. When they called me and said, go here, I would go get the information because I needed it. So July, I actually found my house in July. Put in the bid for a new home in the subdivision that we live in. and I recently closed on that home on the 29th of January. Umoja Village has really changed my life, how I think about things in terms of how I attain things for my children, you know, what activities, what vacations, because Mr. Don always talks about the choices that we make and, you know, making sure that it makes sense. If you want change, you have to have the desire to look at yourself or willing to put the microscope on self. And this is what this opportunity allowed me to do.
We recently were very proud of the fact that we are helping to fund an entrepreneurship program for minority businesses, where once they complete a series of training sessions over a period of weeks, at the end of that, they will be blessed with a grant that they can then use to help further their business, which is economic development. We work off of, as Don also mentioned, subject matter experts, because it is very difficult and challenging to run an organization off of volunteers. So we have 4 paid staff that enables us to manage and operate the Richard Johnson Jr. Umoja Village Resource Center, so that the community have a place to come, in addition to an actual sit-down session to hear what their needs are and then to develop a plan of action.
Well, my name is Amos Robinson, and I own and operate a home health care agency, and I attend church with Miss Donna, but I've always seen her in the community, on TV. We bonded, and she found out that I was starting a new business, and she told me that, you know, if any way that she could help, just let her know. And one of my fondest memories is we were just starting up, and we were getting some paid invoices through the mail, and they were in a mailbox, but it was the wrong mailbox. And so I just called Miss Donna, and Miss Donna jumped right on it. She knew who to call, and we got it all worked out. And then when she knew I had a business, you know, she let me know that, hey, I got a lot of contacts that I can put you in touch with that can help you out. And that's what she's been doing, just connecting me with the right people, coming out to the events, introducing me to the manager at Security Federal Bank. Hey, this is the person, you need to know him, it's a good contact to have. Also own and operate a nonprofit. And so I run into some homeless people time to time. And so I remember a homeless family, and it was outside Richland Avenue, and I knew exactly who to call. And so I called Miss Donna, and long story short, we got them situated in a hotel room and got them a couple nights till they can get some time to get things situated. And she really knows everybody in the CSRA and just connects people. And when you're having trouble, she's a good person to know to help you out.
We also focus on being professional. We have the infrastructure to be able to make things happen, and we also want to teach others how to develop that infrastructure and professionalism so that they can achieve as well.
My name is Terry K. I came in contact with Umoja Village. I was in a program, a Marriage Son program, which Umoja Village was a sponsor of. They spoke with us, and I shared some things with Mr. Don and his wife about myself. Ms. Donna asked me, well, why don't you come to Umoja Village and do like a life action plan? I didn't have my license and things like that. And the Umoja Village paid a few $1,000s to get my license, or help me get my license back. I also shared with them that I was unemployed. They kind of used their resources, helped me find some employment. They just put me in a different room, different group of people, you know, successful people, and, you know, it kind of put me in a different stand in life, you know.
We have a very professional website, and that website, you will see our Black Business Directory. Right now we have almost 200 businesses listed where you can do business or find information to do business with minority businesses. And to further focus on the unity, we created a community calendar, which is absolutely amazing. Anyone in the community can submit their events and even recurring meetings.
The point of the community calendar is to assist us as being unified in our efforts. So you got 4 organizations doing something on a certain day. If you see something happening, you can say, you know what, we want to move our event to this time. That way we can make sure everybody get the maximum support.
Or you can see if they're doing something that you were interested in doing.
Yeah.
Maybe you can partner or collaborate.
It's kind of like this, you know, everybody going the same direction. Why drive 20 cars when y'all can just get one bus?
Come on.
You know, that's that
Yes.
unit. You're resting and relaxing while somebody's doing the driving.
Hi, I am Lori Mastromonaco, and I am on the board at the Aiken Community Theater.
Hi, I am Renee Brown, and I am also on the board of Aiken Community Theater.
Yes, we are a true community theater. We run on volunteers, we have a passion for what we're doing in the community, and we really want to see all aspects of the community coming out and being part of what we're doing. So this year, as the board was meeting and looking forward to next year's shows, we decided that we really needed to increase the diversity in the theater. So we made a commitment that we wanted to have a show that included people of color for the 25-26 slate of shows.
We need to find that pool of people to make this show successful.
So Renee was able to get an appointment with Miss Donna in November. Yes, and then we came in and spoke to her and told her what we were wanting to do. She brainstormed with us. She gave us a great list of ideas for how to do that and people to reach out to. And one thing she told us was, number one, to just recognize that there is a need, and then second, just trying to do something about it. So I felt like at that point we were on the right track. And we sat down, it was a very comfortable meeting, and just discussed the needs of the theater and the things that we really wanted, the vision that we had to increase the diversity.
I felt like both Jaleel and Donna got excited about what we were trying to do. It just made us feel good and made me feel like we're in the right direction.
Our website, umojavillage.com, umojavillage.com is an amazing website. Again, to donate, go to umojavillage.com, click on the donate page. You will see that we accept cash, check, credit card, PayPal, and Cash App. Another way to contribute is by sponsoring the events that we put on each year. You're not a number. We are very deliberate with why this Richard Johnson Jr. Umoja Resource Center feels like home, because we want you to feel comfortable that you are coming to a place that cares about you, and we're going to get at what you really need, and we're going to follow you through the process.